Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a slime review on the popular slime shop, Dopeslimes. I've had this package for a while, since like January, so I was like, I gotta get this package done. There's no picking a package out of the closet today. I just need to get the packages that I've had for a while done. So it only took 3 days for the package to be delivered. So I ordered on January the 3rd. It was delivered on January the 7th. The total amount of my package was $76.43, and it had free shipping. It was originally $84.92, but I did have a discount code for 10% off. And since I have about 7 or 8 slimes, it will be a 2-part video. And I just want to mention from the get-go, all of Dopeslimes are 5 ounces. So for the extras, it came with a business card, and it has a little discount code, I believe. Yeah, it has a little discount code. Came with borax. This label is borax. And then it has some candy canes. I've had them so long, so I'm definitely not gonna eat them because I can't see the date. But it also came with a large Airhead Extreme, and this one has a date and it has not expired, so I'm definitely going to enjoy these. So you guys know what time it is. It is show and tell time. And so for the first one, I have a polymer clay charm. And I used to be obsessed with Minions and Despicable Me because I have a child. So like low-key, I always enjoy what he's watching. I'm not even gonna lie. So this is the little minion, and it's Stewart. He also stands up. And this is how he looks. And it's polymer clay. And then I also do shrink plastic because I like to draw, and I love the Incredibles, and Jack is super cute, so I drew this, and then I colored it with Prismacolor pencils, and I put it in the oven and shrunk it and made it into like a little keychain. So I just like to craft different stuff basically. This slime is called Marshmallow Puff. I forgot to mention that all of his slimes did come bubble wrap, and I also had to activate all of the slimes. Like I mentioned, I did have the package sitting for a while. But this slime is said to be a soft butter slime that's scented like sweet marshmallows, and it is said to be inflating. So the slime is definitely soft, it definitely inflates, and it smells like the marshmallow fluff. I guess it smells sweet, but it smells like the marshmallow fluff, and then Oreo cream filling without the chocolate cookie part of the Oreo. Now the slime, it becomes really sizzly. It has really nice bubble pops once you inflate it and allow it to sit for a little bit. So for this slime, I am going to give it a 5 out of 5 marshmallow fluffs. I love marshmallow fluff. I eat it with s'mores. Another thing that I forgot to mention is that all of their slimes come with warning labels, and also their labels are slime proof. It doesn't remove when the slime hit it, and it doesn't remove when it gets wet. This slime did come cracked when it arrived, but I guess the sticker kind of prevented it from drying out. And like I mentioned, the slime did have to be activated, but you could tell the base was really glossy. This slime is called Blueberry Pancake. It is said to be a butter slime scented like quote unquote the real thing. But to me, it smelled like blueberries, not blueberry pancakes, but like blueberry, like a blueberry oatmeal, like the instant oatmeal from Quakers. It kind of smells like that. It honestly reminded me of Val Slimes tint that she had in one of her slimes that I purchased. Now this feels more like a cloud cream, but it also feels like it has clay in it. It's kind of hard to explain, but it definitely doesn't feel like a full butter slime. It's not as soft as the previous slime, but it does inflate, and there's no bead fallout with the little blueberries that were in it. And I really like the blue glitters that stands for, I guess, maybe like sprinkles on the pancake. So for this one, I really did enjoy the texture, so I'm going to give it a 5 out of 5 blueberry pancakes. This slime is called Mocha Cookie Cream. It is a thick and glossy, said to be scented like rich chocolate coffee. I do believe this slime had like some type of white drizzle mixed in it as well, but of course, since I've had it a while, it did mix. I do really love the little chocolate shavings that's also in the slime. And even after activating the slime, like it did not lose the gloss, so I really do like that about it. Now, it didn't smell like chocolate coffee, like a rich chocolate coffee scent. If anything, it smelled like a hint of coffee and butterscotch. I wasn't really big on the scent. And then another thing with this, once I added activated, the slime became like really squeaky. I don't know if that makes sense. I know what I'm trying to say, but like when I pulled it, it became squeaky. This slime is stretched really well. It had really nice and loud bubble pops, as you guys probably can tell. It inflated just a little bit, not like much, not enough for me to call this an inflatable slime. It was just like a regular thick and glossy slime, and it didn't lose the gloss. So for this slime, I'll definitely give it a 5 out of 5 cups of coffee. This slime is called Cinnabutter. I do believe it is one of their most popular slimes. It is said to be an ultra light and soft butter slime scented like Cinnabutter, and it's also based on the Texas Roll House rolls. Now, this slime is very clay heavy, and it does have like a bit of gloss to the base of it when I did open it, but to me, it smells like bread and cinnamon, but the cinnamon is very overpowering. Like, I don't know, it doesn't smell like a cinnabon. It literally smells like bread and cinnamon, like separately. Like, when I think of a cinnabon, like it's all supposed to mesh together, but this one is literally like a hint of bread and a load of cinnamon. And I really didn't care for that. And I got a couple cinnamon like scents when it came to the shop, and I kind of regret it because this cinnamon smell is like super strong, but maybe the other ones won't be like that. I know this slime is called Cinnabutter. It's not called cinnamon roll or anything like that, but I don't feel like it smells like the Texas Roadhouse rolls. I guess maybe it smells like the butter dip from Texas Roadhouse. Maybe that's what I'm thinking. Maybe it's very accurate and I just think that it's not accurate. But either way, I don't really care for the smell. Now, I do like the texture of this slime. It's not my favorite out of the previous three that you guys saw. So for this one, I think I'm going to give it a 4.5 Cinnabutter butter rolls. This slime is called Cinnamon Roll Ice Cream. I believe they consider this one a DIY because of the little 2-ounce. I'm not for sure. I lost the paper that I wrote all of the information on, but I can tell you it smells just like cinnamon. It's not as strong as the other cinnamon scent from the little Texas Roadhouse. It's nowhere near strong. The 2-ounce is also scented like a hint of cinnamon along with marshmallow as well, maybe. This is definitely a cloud cream slash cloud dough. I've never been a big fan of cloud creams or cloud dough slimes, but I feel like I've started to realize that a little more. I started to realize it after I purchased this one because I definitely don't buy them as much now because I don't feel like it has a lot of ASMR. So this one, it was stretchy. I mean, it has instant snow, so of course when you pull it, like it's kind of stringy. But this one had barely any fallout. Of course, there was residue because it has instant snow in it, but it wasn't really drastic. I really did like the smell of this one, but the fact that I'm just not a big fan of cloud creams or cloud doughs, like I just can't see myself giving this a 5 out of 5. But I don't know, I don't feel like it would be fair if I don't give it a 5 out of 5 just because I'm not big on cloud creams or cloud doughs. So for being fair, I'll definitely give it a 5 out of 5. But if it's really based on what I genuinely like, I would have probably gave this a 4 out of 4. But the slime itself isn't bad. Now, I did say that there will be a part 2, so I'm really not going to give a review on the entire shop. But as far as right now, I definitely like the slimes. I don't know if I like them enough to go back. I guess we'll wait until we have a part 2 and I feel the other slimes. I do want to mention that this slime did stick to my table a little bit after I added in the white slime. So I guess it changed the texture a little bit and it made it a little more sticky.